I only want to kind of like see it for like a hot minute. Storm strength. Weather throughout the day, showers, rain, storm. I'm surprised that I'm not getting like the full signal. Or maybe it's interrupted by the thing, I don't know. Expected cloudy weather. Expecting moderate rain. Moderate? Okay. If that's all, that's fine. Turn that off for a moment. Okay. So basically it's going to be stormy, cloudy, and rainy for most of the day. So, not a bad day to be home. Super fucking glad I didn't decide to go on a fucking adventure today, eh? Because, you know, if I had gone off on a fucking adventure, we would be having a little bit of an issue. My only problem is I do want to try to board up the windows. Not because I actually want to board up the windows, but because carpentry skills. And it's kind of easier to go around the house and put up a bunch and then potentially like remove them and stuff if I don't want them on it. Although it does tend to make the room like stupidly dark. Like I will put barricades on the back one, probably the bathroom in that one, because I'm not going to go through those windows at any point that I can foresee. But the other ones I do use for lighting. I also don't know if... I think I have a curtain on that one. That looks like it's got a curtain on it. So we'll have to see. And I did get the other one out there. Cool. Okay, have some cereal. I have to have all that cereal. Should probably make her thirsty. Has she gone off of water? She's still got 2 water bottles. Just doing pretty good. She's still uncomfortable. She's still probably unhappy. That's interesting. I know my ass is in the way of it, but they now have like the coordinates down here on the bottom for like where you are, which is kind of neat. Yeah, it's actively updating. That's sort of neat, I guess, to be able to communicate with people. Like, if they see your screen and stuff, it will make it easier. Like, if you know navigation shit, like, I fucking don't. So, yeah, totally irrelevant to me unless, like, I'm actively paying attention to it. Which, 90% of the time, I'm not actively paying attention to it. So, yeah. So that flashlight's got a half-decent battery. I do like the flashlights themselves do not seem to get, like, worn down. And I don't know if crowbars can be used on... Okay, legitimate question, unmodded project Zomboid. Can a crowbar be used to open a door? Beyond, like, just swinging and banging at it. Can it actually be open, like, pry open and stuff? Because I don't actually know. I kind of thought that you could, but then, like, the people that I watch on occasion and stuff, like, fuck knows what mods they have. And I assume most people have mods when they play, because I'm generally vanilla player, right? So I don't really play with, like, any mods and shit, like, any game. Or I play with, like, extremely low amount. So, oh, jeez. Place that. Yeah, still super glad that I'm not out trying to venture in this. Surprised that doesn't just automatically get her, like, soaked, you know? She's out of breath. My god, girl. I took off as much extra shit as I could, love. You keep sawing your logs. I'll get you to saw the other one, like, straight after it. We should have enough, maybe, to do 4 on most windows. And how is your carpentry skill going? Wherever carpentry is. We have a blip. Oh my god, I wish I had a multiplier on that. I don't have a book, and the, I might not be able to carry that. I'm surprised that she's dropping these when she's doing it. I haven't really seen her do this. Yeah, I don't have a carpentry book. I have, like, a whole bunch of other books, and my second girl, she got to watch, like, all the VHSs that we had, and she read, like, a good portion of books and shit, and we explored a lot, and we killed a lot of zombies and stuff. She had a epic life. But this one, I had issues with her from the beginning. She wasn't, like, she was set to auto drink, and she wasn't auto drinking. I had to manually remember to, like, hydrate her, and, like, all sorts of other issues and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know if I should just go... Like, we ended up going on, like, quests to try to find, like, a wood stove and stuff. Because I'm like, if she dies, she dies. And she dies young, you know? as opposed to like getting some skills and then she dies. But so I have a really strong history of every time we get close to being able to make a water thingy, she dies. Doesn't matter. That is just how my games go, is as soon as I get close enough to make a rainwater collector, she dies. That's just how it is. So, yeah. Although, I want to have a look in the craft menu, because I would like to... I'm pretty sure I could make a bucket. I saw that there was a bucket that you could make. I don't know what I need for it. I haven't really done crafting much. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm getting like about a half on that. So I might just pop the wood saw down for just a second. And I might see... I know it's like super fucking rainy outside. If I can grab the extra planks, and if I can find my nails, I can go around and put at least a few up at the moment. I've still got like 5 logs to do. Still got a heap of wood and stuff on the floor at the moment. She's still super agitated about something. I don't know if... Because all 3 of my girls... She's my 3rd life on this save. All 3 of my girls have been extremely agitated. I don't know if it's something to do with this save, or since a certain update. Like, let me know if you guys are experiencing, like, without your character being bitten or scratched or infected or whatever, right? Or being right next to a zombie. Oh my god. Let me know if your characters have been, like, experiencing, like, just extreme, like, agitation at breaking point and stuff like that more frequently since multiplayer happened. Because mine have really excessively. And holy fuck, this room is dark. Yeah, it's not usually like an issue, but it does make it really hard to tell if I'm fucking, like, if I go and I fight a zombie, if I'm bitten or something, or a scratch, you know, like, I then have to wait for, like, other signs and shit. Okay, she's drowsy. It's only, like, midday. Could do it for lie down. I'm really surprised that that's come up at this point. I wonder if I have... Do I have, like, caffeine tablets or something around here? I've got sleeping pills. Antibiotics. I do want to keep those antibiotics because I don't know if they're for, like, the flu or infections or whatever. Antidepressants. That could help her. She's uncomfortable and she's hopeless, so hold on a second. Let's, I don't know about mixing shit, but if you could take some of those for the moment, just see if you can brighten up. See if that helps out. See if it helps. And what else have I got? Kinda nothing else. Okay, so that did nothing. It might have a delayed effect. I'm watching your projects on Zomboid videos. Well, thank you. I was gonna, like, just, like, read out the whole name, then I'm like, which do you prefer, like, Google Guy or Guy Gaming? Or, like, the whole thing? Or it's, like, just GGG? Just let me know. I'm like, I'm terrible with names and shit, but I'm like, that's an easy one. It's just there's a lot of words in there. I could pick any random combination. But yeah, what the fuck are you up to? I'm basically just gonna, like, take her outside and see if we can put up a whole bunch of, like, planks. Google Guy? Alright. Nice and easy. Sweet. Yeah, how you doing? What have you been up to? Just give me the rest of the planks. We'll see if we can carry it outside. But yeah, I've given her, like, antidepressants. That ain't fixing her. And she's gonna be, like, extremely overweight because of the wood that she's carrying. She's still got water on her. She's not too hungry. She's agitated as fuck over who knows what. Literally don't know. And she's about to go outside in this still yellow fucking hazy ass storm that's happening. So the only good thing is, at the very start of stream, I went outside and I checked my vicinity for zombies, and we were good. So if I go outside and there are now zombies in my vicinity, we are not good. Because fuck, I can't see for shit. And I did accidentally yell earlier, so I'm gonna start on the back of the house. I should have probably exited the back of the house, but this is fine. This will work fine. So, because like, fuck, invisibility. Holy crackers. Oh no, so this should have changed. No. Plank? Attach. No, wait. Attach the back, like a baseball bat. Okay, no. That's not what I want. How about I grab out a hammer into my inventory in case this is just one of those issues where it's, I don't know about you guys, but she's not finding shit in her other bags to bring out and stuff, you know? Could be the blood causing her stress. Well, the thing was, my last girl was squeamish to blood, right? So it made total sense that even if she got like the tiniest little speck on her clothes, she'd freak out by like the next day. Also, I would think if you were covered in blood and you go stand out in a rainstorm, this shit should wash out. Like, not perfectly, but it should decrease your, like, overall, like, dirtness, you know? I feel like that's a thing. Can I attach? No. Any recipes? I want to make a barricade. Please tell me. Make barricade. Oh, I haven't opened the box of nails. Okay, don't mind me. I haven't. I don't know if you can hold that in the inventory. There's 30? There's only 30 in a box? Is that nerfed or did I lose some? I thought that it used to give you 100. I don't want that inside, I want that outside. Yeah, I thought you used to get 100 nails per box. Because, and I know this, because I had a couple of boxes, and in my first game, well, not my first game, but like in one of my first games, I was like, I didn't have anywhere to put this, so I just dropped it on the ground, and I ended up with like these gorgeous little like spirals of like nails everywhere. And then the game updated, did the generator update, and I lost like half of the shit in my house, and I lost like all the nails that were on the floor. So, why is it just 30 instead of 100? I don't know, maybe it's that specific box, maybe you only had 30? We'll see. I've got another box inside, and 30 is only going to get me so far around the house, so we'll see. Plus, I'm surprised for being outside, she's not considered as, like, drenched. She's hot. Unpleasantly hot. She's very tired. She's hopeless. This is also why I chose this place, by the way, is, I don't really have to worry when I'm outside doing loud stuff about zombies as much. So, yeah, I will definitely, like, go into town at some point and get, like, surprised and shit by zombies. Nails are on the floor, you drop them. I'll have a look. But I had a look on the floor before and it wasn't showing it. I was wondering if it was like an inventory issue. Jesus Christ. It's been so dark. It's only the afternoon. Okay. That's 4 and 4. Hold on. Oh no, fuck yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks. I was looking on the ground. I'm like, I didn't fucking see it a moment ago, but, you know. Never doubt you guys. Like, I'll question it. I will look and stuff, but like, fucking hell. Alright, plank up this window. Plank it up. Because this will be the bedroom one, so I'm not going to reopen this. Some of the planks will stay on these windows, you know, so, yeah. Let's still have this ammo. Debug, they actually replaced, even rifles are like 5.56 now. Yeah, no, no, you're not putting that inside, you put that outside. Yeah, no, I know that they upgraded the ammo, they changed it, but the point was that still, if you had X ammo and stuff, they still took that ammo away, so, like, yeah, you know, I don't know if they automatically replaced it in your inventory with, like, the same quantity or anything. I don't have any ammo that I'm aware of. I may have, like, a very small amount for, like, a pistol or something, but, like, I haven't brought much home because it's always super fucking heavy. Which is interesting, because you'd think you'd be able to carry more. Have I got more planks? Nope. I gotta go inside. How you doing, Jackal? What was that, a fucking 15 stream streak? Holy crap. Who knows, maybe I can get a stream streak next week, because I'm having holidays. Well, not the holidays, I'm doing rigging from, like, Wednesday until the following Wednesday, so there won't be a Project Zomboid stream next week, just as a heads up. but she did get like a bit soaked. Cool. Okay, well, I'll have to cut up the rest of the things. I'll have to put the nails away. Yeah, there'll be no Project Zomboid stream next week because I'm not streaming Friday. I'm not streaming Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then the following week, I won't be streaming the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that week we'll have one. But yeah, I'll be doing rigging. I won't be having a holiday. I'll be like working my ass off for like those few days and stuff. So I probably be like super exhausted. But yes, I do hang out here secretly as well. Lol. I figure that like people are here because like I don't see numbers and I don't see like names unless people like chat or redeem something. I don't see who's here like ever. So yeah, I always just assume that like people are here or not. I think I've said this before that like for a long time as a streamer, because like I've had like all this stuff turned off for ages, right? And I always just assumed that like when people like go to lurk or redeem something and then like I assume that they leave or disappear or like are not around and stuff. And then like Twitch was like, oh hey, you know, you have like 3 average viewers and you have like 5 average viewers and stuff, and I don't know if I'm up to 10, I can't remember, but I know that it's like it basically says like you have like X number, like you've hit this milestone. And I'm like, I remember just eye bugging the first time it said that there was like 5 people on average all the time, because I'm like, I thought people just left. That was the impression that I had. But yeah, no, apparently people actually do like turn up and like just chill or lurk and have me like on a second monitor and stuff. Also, she got a carpentry skill then, so good on her. We should be able to lift the neighbor's bed and put that in this house soon. So I'm going to make her cut up a couple of logs and I'll probably give her something to eat. And then I might put her to sleep. It's a bit early. But worst case scenario is if she wakes up early, she's at home. So, or I can give her some alcohol and knock her back out. One of the two. We'll see. Unfortunately, I'm very sick. Fever 8, second time. That absolutely sucks. I was going to say, I'm like, you haven't streamed since like Tuesday this week. Like, I kind of thought you streamed like a couple of times a week. I'm really getting used to your schedule, but yeah. That's a shame. Are you still going to try to do your event next week? Or are you going to try to rest and like postpone it a week and stuff? Because yeah, you should definitely like prioritize like your health and stuff, but I understand why you're doing your event and shit. Me, I'm okay. I had no internet yesterday at all. So that always sucks because, you know, internet just fucking goes down in a whole suburb and it's like, oh yeah, we can't do anything about it, but we'll send out a technician tomorrow. So I was up during today, which was equivalent to like being like, for a normal person, because like I sleep during the day and I'm awake at night, it was like the equivalent of like staying awake up and past like midnight to have like somebody come out and like work on something, and then try to go to sleep after that kind of thing, you know. So I did not get a lot of sleep, but our internet is set up. I'm pretty sure like Atlantis is still down, like she's in the suburb too, but she hasn't had a call out yet. So yeah, fuck Atlantis having internet. Atlantis is my mod. But yeah, she's still down and out at the moment. So yeah, I don't know when they'll get to her house, but yeah, eventually. But yeah, I think they like, when they rolled out NBN in Australia and stuff, like the mandatory upgrade and shit, they kind of just, I assume, maybe put in like a really cheap cable or something in all the houses to begin with, and they're all kind of breaking in this area about the same time, which is really interesting. But there's nothing we can fucking do. Yeah, what else? I was supposed to leave to go to a wedding at 6 a.m. this morning. I was given permission not to, which is good because I got worse overnight. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. I might put a barricade on this. I'll probably take it off again in a moment, but I'll put barricades on everything and then I'll remove some to get some extra XP. But yeah, it's probably a good thing that you didn't have to go to a wedding and stuff, because there's a good chance that like a large gathering and stuff you can make everybody sick, but it is also a shame that obviously you miss out on like the event if it was something you wanted to go to and stuff, or celebrate and stuff. It's been a long time since I watched you live too. Oh yeah. Um, yeah, no, I kind of get like with Zomboid and stuff, I get like, I feel like I have like a bunch of different conversations, and sometimes I just like, they all kind of merge into one. So I'm super sorry if like, I assume that I've had like another conversation with you before, Google Guy. Cause like normally Project Zomboid is one of these like, it's an unusual game where everybody actually likes to talk and stuff, whereas some of the other games like, people just like casually come in and it's like, hey, how are you kind of stuff. So like I tend to get like a nice kind of range of like deeper actual conversations and stuff with Zomboid. It's so great, but yeah, depending on how tired I might have been during the stream, I might just have a full mental wipe. I'll have to remove these two before I go back inside because I won't be able to see anything. But I like that the ivory shit or whatever this is. It's not ivory. It's like ivy or some shit. It's like growing here. It's nice. I barricade the crap out of that. I'm still aiming to do the event because taking flu pills, I'm hoping good by Monday. I wish I could recover at that speed. When I get sick, I need like 2 courses of antibiotics and it takes me like 3 weeks to 5 weeks to recover, minimum. I just don't bounce back very easily. She also needs some food. But, yeah. We'll see. I will feed her when I go back inside, but I'm like, I don't know how dark that's going to make the kitchen. You know? I don't want these ones to stay on here, but I know that putting them up and removing them does kind of damage them. I'm pretty sure. So I don't want to do this too much, but I only want barricades on like a couple of things. Like I could go practice on like another house if I really wanted to, you know? Yeah. I think I got sick due to last wedding. Very exhausting, but also would have been crammed in a car for people 5 hours. I got sick too. That's the other thing too, is when you travel for somebody's wedding and stuff, like depending on how you've got to get there, plus like who you're traveling with, plus then you're intermingling, plus then you also have like potentially catering staff and wedding attendants and stuff like that. There is a very large pool of people that can get you sick. And yeah, you're probably not the only person, because like when my partner went to his sister's wedding and stuff, I couldn't go because it was like on the opposite side of Australia and it was like too far for me to travel in my like medical conditions and shit, as well as like somebody needed to look after the cats and stuff. So he went, but he got sick and he got like really sick. So I'm like, you know, damn, but he was also helping like set up a heap of stuff too, so he probably got like a bit run down and stuff, you know. Yeah, it probably didn't help. The plank's in and out. Is she able to shoot the Zeds from inside the house, by the way? Oh, I have no plans of actually needing the barricades. Like, I don't want the actual barricades on the house at all. I'm only putting barricades up to get the XP for carpentry. Because I did find that putting on barricades and taking off barricades gave me XP. I had one girl that was like 100% glitched, and she could not get carpentry skills. She had none. Disassembling stuff did nothing. She had so low a skill she couldn't even put a barricade up. I could not get a axe to cut down trees, to saw logs. And so, yeah. Oh man, did I have a fucking time with her. It took fucking ages. She ended up dying before she ever got the skills. I just gave up on trying to get her carpentry skills. But on one of my next girls, I found that these give you like pretty reasonable XP. I don't want them on home. Like if I was playing 7 Days to Die, I would have like the full walls and spikes and everything to keep the zombies out and stuff. But Zomboid, I picked a place that is really, really low zombie like footprint here. Unless like I get like early game helicopter event or a lot of like gunshot events, or like a siren goes off or something, I don't get a lot of zombies here after I've cleared the area. Like I've cleared those houses, I've gone for a walk out the back, I've cleared that house. There's a deer now in that yard. That deer's just like living here, it's fine. I have no reason to put the barricades on the house at all. I'm not afraid of like the zombies coming up and like nibbling the walls and stuff here. But I know that it gives me the XP. So I'll leave the barricade on that, leave it on that bathroom, leave it on the bedroom. does make the bathroom a bit dark, but this is fine. I could leave it on this one, but it would mean I would need a torch in here at the moment, and this is kind of not what I want. So I'm only kind of trying to get a bit of carpentry. Oh, you're kind of stuffed, aren't you? Hold on. Let's sit your ass down. And we'll see if we can feed you for a minute. So I'm only trying to get carpentry because I want to go next door and I want to pick up a bed to bring in here so that when winter happens, I have a second bedroom. Because I tried to pick up one of the beds with one of my previous girls and she broke the fucking bed. So, yeah. So can you get any more bread noodles? I can. Don't tempt me. Also, Abra, do you know how many people have been like, oh my god, your person's like dying, she's hungry, she's sad, she's like thirsty. Like, is that not just the default existence? You know, ridiculously tired, miserable, very uncomfortable, out of breath, exerted yourself, carrying too much shit, hungry, thirsty, hurt. Like, that's the default existence right there. Even the tents. Yeah, that's 2026 right there. She's peaked 2026, you know? So, yeah, she's fine. She's perfectly fine. So give her a minute. Yeah, I can get more. Don't tempt me. But, yeah, no, I've had, like, so many people be like, oh my god, like, the first thing they do is they come in and they see she's, like, starving. And I'm like, she's just hungry. I'm like, I'll feed her later, she'll be fine. Actually, you know what I can do is I'm pretty sure I can wash myself outside in natural water sources. Hold on. Can I pick that up and wash myself? I'll grab that one for a second. No, wait. Hold on. She might drink that. Let me take it inside. Just collecting the Infinity Stones of Chaos Gems. Basically. I mean, she's otherwise fine. She's only a little bit hurt and she's only a little thirsty. We're going to get her some water. And she'll stop being exhausted in like a minute. Can you fill all your drink bottles? I can tell she's hungry by the, what is it? Tiny legs she has. She has tiny legs because she's wearing skinny jeans, okay? I found the exact jeans that my previous girl had and we put those back on. But she has like the tiniest fucking like little ankle leg things. Like there's nothing to this. Like she turns sideways and they kind of disappear. But yeah, I could put on a different set of pants and she'd look like she has legs. But yeah, I don't fucking know. I'm gonna try to get the water. See if I can't clean her up a bit. And see if we can maybe get a better sleep. I don't want to take the bucket, but I'll take these. Because if that's full, I want to boil it. Actually, with the planks, I won't be able to carry everything. So we'll see. Yeah, she's not going to be able to carry that yet. I'll put the planks away, and then I'll see if I can wash myself and stuff. What's my overall goal? So my goal in Zomboid, in general, this is a game that's kind of... I'm progressing. Like, if I die, I just start another character on the same save and shit. Right? So my goal with Project Zomboid at the moment, and has been pretty much since I started, is to try to get a character to live for more than a month. And then once I get to a month, see if I can live longer. That is my primary goal. At the moment, I get about 20 odd days, 24 days I think is the most. Like, our previous girl was like 21 days, but she had like 601 zombie kills. Like, it was nuts. Right, so we did a lot with her, even though she was like weak and afraid of blood and all sorts of shit. We had so much fun with her. I hated that she died because I jumped off a fucking veranda. Let me fucking spin you a quick tale, right? So let me see if I can get it to like generate the roof. Here we go. So I walked out onto a little veranda kind of like this, and she was overloaded and she was weak. And the only reason why I went outside was because I saw one zombie walk into this building in town that I was in, and it went from outside to inside, went upstairs and came up and met me at the door. And she was hard of hearing and I never fucking heard her. We weren't making noise, right? And so I got like jump scared like all hell at the door, and I'm like, I'm not going downstairs because there's probably like heaps more inside. So I walked off the fucking side of the veranda and she just went splat. She just crumpled into the ground and died. And I'm like, okay.